The fate of a Texas immigration law is now in the hands of a judge. Earlier today, a federal judge heard arguments calling for a preliminary injunction to stop Senate Bill 4.
The measure would give Texas law enforcement the ability to arrest anyone suspected of entering the country illegally and escort them to the border. Katira Winfrey in the studio now with the details for us. Katira.
Well, Ron and Mia, this is another element to the ongoing border debate. Governor Abbott signed the bill into law last year, and if the judge upholds it, it'll go into effect in less than a month. Supporters say it's what Texas needs to protect the border, but opponents call it bigotry disguised as policy.
Senate Bill 4 is slated to become law March 5th, but a group of opponents gathered at the Capitol Thursday say it won't happen without a fight and hopes the results of a preliminary injunction will be its biggest defense.
We're hoping that Texans far and wide begin to understand what's at stake.
Governor Greg Abbott signed Senate Bill 4 into law, eventually giving law enforcement the ability to arrest and detain people suspected of entering Texas from another country without authorization. Jennifer Canales-Pelaez works with the Immigrant Legal Resource Center.
The governor decides to put on this circus that is a political stunt.
After Governor Abbott signed the bill, the ACLU filed a lawsuit on behalf of opponents, claiming the bill is unconstitutional because it oversteps the federal government's authority, adding Black and brown Texans will be more vulnerable to racial profiling.
The fear cultivated by SB 4 will be felt among immigrant communities across the state.
The United States District Court for the Western District of Texas in Austin heard arguments Thursday on both sides and is expected to issue a decision as soon as possible. Bill supporters have previously argued the law would primarily impact cities along the border. KHOU spoke again with Canales-Pelaez after the hearing.
The intent, however, the text is clear. And as we all know, if it's not in writing, it doesn't count.
She says the law has a lot of foreign affairs implications, as people who are not from Mexico could be escorted to the border, potentially left in limbo, or face jail.
And I've reached out to the bill's sponsors and multiple co-sponsors, and I am waiting to hear back. But we've previously reported some supporters call the bill one of the strongest stands that any state has taken to protect its citizens and sovereignty. And again, no timeline yet on when that judge will make a decision. Mia?
Quite a bit to keep up with. Katira Winfrey, thank you.